Steam Deck transparent black plate replacement. Alrighty. In the mod case, so we're going to take the mod case off. Alright, as you can see we've got the clear, the brown, and then we've got the previous model of the rear plate. Eight screws to undo on the back. I've already modded this one with. Just swap the headphone, screwdriver head out. Oops. Don't knock your stand over, and we'll be all good. Doesn't play today. Do have another screwdriver around here, so. We've still got some leftover screws from our front plate installation, so we might actually replace this rear plate with that. Okay, if it does come with some. UI fix it. Screws have had quite the workout in the last few days. Going in and out of the system. Alright, so we're actually going to swap screwdrivers for this one. I had trouble with this one of the screws yesterday, so. Does this one have the additional head? No, it doesn't. It does have the replacement screws for it though. No. don't want to thread the screws, so carefully sneak out. Try not to run over a dog. Screwdriver from yesterday. A little bit less of a bevel on the head, so with any luck. There we go. Bad boy's coming out. Alright, you can stay over there, Mr. Screw. You can get replaced with some of those on the way through. And we got a little pry tool here. There we go. Now to get a lip up. It's pretty simple. And you see, the older one has the mesh and stuff, has the plates in it. But we're gonna put a fresh one on here. So these are all your components for your triggers. So a little bit of a redesign on these two. It's the last time we did this. Did not film it last time though. And instructions. Alrighty. A little bit different design. So we got the fan here, we've got the open ports, and silicon sheets. Now it does have the standard ones in there. I did have the higher triggers, which as you can see. I think I'm going to stick with that sort of design, so I will swap this out now. Pop the Steam Deck out of the way for a second. Screwdriver. Undo these screws. Alright, so R4, R5. Locate R4 and R5 on this one. These two. I think I'm going to change it over to the other ones. This style. Pop those aside for a second. Finish unscrewing this bad boy. And of course they do come with additionals. Alrighty. And of course they all fall out. Come here. Alrighty. Just drop the screws down there, so it's going to tip them into this little section here. And see, it's pretty quick to put them out. They're all labelled, so R5 into a little hole. Of course, that screw doesn't come up with it. And we dropped it. And they couldn't proper. Alright, we're going to try a different method on this one. Yeah, alright, so the magnetic, the other little screwdriver isn't magnetic. Just get them started and I'll switch over. Pretty easy. Get in the right spot first. Pop him in his little hole. Alright, R4. I'm just doing this one to get a little bit extra height on it. Alright, that's those ones done. Start on the other side. Again, we're going to go with those same triggers. They come individually wrapped, so you can do whichever combination you feel like. You want to have a low one and a taller one, or you want to have a couple tall ones and a low one. It's really up to the user. The only thing you can have is have them all like the standard ones. Alright, so get these bad boys out. Pop them back in there. Tray over here. L5. Drop her in. L4. Drop him in. Very simple. Now, without throwing the screwdriver around again, just grab this bad boy. Slide him in. Screw him down tight. Grab this other bad boy, screw him down to it. Last screw. Whole process is super simple. Alright. Now, before we get too far, we're going to remove this little cover over the silicon. We're going to club the hold onto it. Flipping the whole unit back over, popping it on top. Checking that's all sealed around the outside. Alrighty. Now normally you'd have to remember to remove the SD card. Obviously I stuffed that up last time and broke mine, so... Rather than picking and choosing, I'm just gonna pop these bad boys in. I only use the provided screwdriver for this one. Oh. Apologies for the big thump of the camera. I do have it on a tripod in front of me, so not exactly the best spot, but works. Oh, screw. And we're just screwing this down. Screw those middle screws and toss those in as well. It's a pretty straightforward transition, really. I know I was going from one of JSAUX's original cases back to the current one. But they all work pretty well. The only problem I see with this one currently is that I can't really use it with my mod case, so I'm actually going to take it out of the mod case home. Alright, so that's most of the screws in. Do the last couple outside ones. I'm using my iFixit tools. You can use whatever screwdrivers you have on hand. I just like these guys because they're well manufactured and they do actually allow you to do what I'm doing currently, which is twisting the bottom while holding the top still. It's all in there nice and tight. Last screw. Alrighty. So a nice clean seal around the hole outside. Let's turn it back on. So there we go. Alrighty, so we're going to go to settings. Head straight down to calibration. No, sorry. Testing inputs. Left side. That's all working again. Checking our haptics. Alrighty. I'm as happy with that as the next plate, so we'll leave it at that.